What's up, everybody? It's Shawn Prez, CEO and founder of the Global Spin Awards, otherwise known as the Grammys for the DJs.
Mr. Shawn Prez, great to talk to you. We want to know, what was the inspiration behind the Global Spin Awards?
The inspiration behind the Global Spin Awards, it was simple. The DJs are the backbone of the music industry. The DJs are the ones who take a record that people barely know and they bring it to the masses. You know, whenever you go to a club and you're there for a couple of hours, the DJs are the conductors. Like, you are under their spell. And if they're a great DJ, they really take you on this ride with them for the few hours that you're in the club or you're in your car and you're listening to their mix shows. So me being a record exec at Bad Boy Records for so many years in my career, we always started our records out with the DJs. But I noticed that everybody was recognized for their contribution to breaking the records, except for those same DJs that every record started with. So we created the Global Spin Awards to finally give the DJs a platform to be recognized, not just by their peers, but also by the artists in the industry that they play such a big part in.
Definitely. I think it's crucial to pay homage to those DJs. So next question is, how excited are you about this year's show and tonight's show?
How excited am I? I'm extremely excited. I am, in some ways, I'm humbled. Just watching this baby, you know, finally get the legs and it's starting to move. Watching, you know, me coming from an industry that didn't recognize DJs for their contribution to now everybody is focused on the DJ. And you know, tonight is the big award show. It's, you know, REVOLT TV, 8:30 the pre-show, 9 o'clock the main show. You know, I can't wait.
Definitely. So I want to talk about the process and the planning that goes into curating a show like this. So just talk about how the past 12 months have been for you.
Past 12 months, you know, it's crazy because the awards are one night, but we're literally planning for the awards for 11 months prior to that one night. And it really, really ramps up in the last 4 to 5 months. So part of me right now is exhausted. Another part of me is just excited because all of the work that we put in the planning stages, you know, comes to fruition and we get to see this thing that was in our heads take place on, you know, stage and now on television. So, you know, it's a lot of work. It is, put it this way, had I known it was this much work when I conceived this idea, I probably would not have gone through with it, just to be 100% honest, because this is a lot of work.
Most definitely. The dog father himself.
The dog father.
The king of the West Coast. Is
Snoopadelic.
Yes, Snoopadelic.
Oh my goodness.
How did that even come to fruition?
You know, first and foremost, I have to shout out Andre Harrell. You know, Andre Harrell is like Yoda. For anybody who doesn't know Andre Harrell, please go do your history, Google Andre Harrell. This guy is he's one of the wisest men I've ever met in the game, and such a visionary. But long story short, Andre Harrell is responsible for reaching out to Snoop, had long-term relationship with him, and was able to bring him to the table to host this year's Global Spin Awards. But us doing the Global Spin Awards in LA, it was the first time we've ever done it in LA. It's our 6th annual. There was no other person we could think of that we would want to host the awards. This is our You're Welcome to LA card. If Snoop Dogg is hosting, that is, you know, My son, come give me a hug. You're welcome. You know, so it's like welcome home for us. And it was an amazing night. And Snoop, as iconic and as big as he is, and as much as he means to the music, is the nicest person in the world. I mean, I've worked with artists, you know, from the biggest artists in the world to the smallest, to upstarts. There are artists with, you know, less than 100,000 Instagram followers that have bigger ego than Snoop does. So, you know, going to LA, having Snoop really, really represent for us, it is a huge moment for Global Spin Awards. Y'all are not going to be like disappointed. Not tonight. Snoop killed it.
Most definitely. I mean, obviously you touched on this already. The growth has been tremendous in the past 6 years.
Yep.
What aspect of that growth are you most excited about? Is it the talent that's been involved? Is it the DJs who are in the building? Just talk about that a little bit.
You know, people ask me all the time about the growth and what aspect of it means the most to me. There's a few different things. One is, you know, nobody sees your vision. When we first were like, yo, we want to do an award ceremony for the DJs, some people was like, that's dope. And then other people was like, yo, it's a reason why that hasn't been done before. Like, they're not that important. In my head, what we did in LA for this 6th annual Global Spin Awards, I was living this before we did the first Global Spin Awards. The A-level talent that is now in the building, the way that the entire industry now recognizes the DJs and recognizes the significance of that trophy, the red carpet, the everybody dressed up with suits and the women coming out with the nice dresses, the stars that grace that building. For me, that's huge. You know, that aspect is huge. But there's another aspect. The award itself means something to this DJ community. There's a kid somewhere around the world that we have never heard of that is practicing on their turntables and doing little backyard parties and little house parties and they're doing anything they can do. And they're gonna be great one day. But you know what? That same kid now is saying, I wanna win a Global Spin Award because this award means something. Every time I see a DJ go on that stage and they give their speech in front of their peers and in front of the industry, it's heartfelt. They really, really, really are proud of this moment. And that for me is payback enough. Like I'm excited about it every time I see that. So
speaking about talent and the heavy hitters in the industry who were in the building, talk about some of those names and
I can't tell all of the names because I don't want to give it away. Tonight is such a big night, but I'll talk about, you know, it's been a lot going on social media, so I will make it as generic as possible. We honored this year a good friend of mine, Jermaine Dupri, with the Breaking Barriers Award. It is so well deserved for him, seeing how he has broke so many barriers in his career, going from being a DJ to a producer to a record label owner to all of the many things that the So Def brand has done. And they're celebrating 25 years this year. So his being honored at the Global Spin Award was so timely for him. But we also have Timbaland. The same guy who produced mega hits for Madonna and Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake and Missy Elliott, and the list goes on. You know, having him sit in the audience and be honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award, it's amazing. Like just to watch these guys who I have been fans of for so many years and watch them in the building. So you would definitely have these two high-profile stars in the building. Snoop Dogg, but I'm not giving anything else away. If you've seen it on social media, great. If not, tune in and trust me, you're gonna enjoy yourself. Because we got some epic moments.
So, NBA All-Star.
NBA All-Star.
How has that had a major impact and influence on the awards and its growth as well?
You know, NBA All-Star Weekend for hip-hop has hip-hop and NBA All-Star, it's always going together. Like you know, the rappers and so many of the DJs in this community has always followed the All-Star game. So many of the ballers themselves, you know, they're coming out wearing their headphones and they're listening to rap music. They're listening to the same DJs who are being, you know, recognized at the Global Spin Awards. So it's a natural fit for us. But what is great is the fact that, you know, we have carved out our day. You know, that Thursday before NBA All-Star Weekend, the ballers can have it Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, but the DJs got it on that Thursday. And everybody knows, like that Thursday before All-Star Weekend, that's the Global Spin Awards. So being at the NBA All-Star Weekend for the last few years has been amazing for us. It has really helped to put the brand on another level, but I just think it's a natural fit.
Most definitely. Let's talk a little bit about 2019. Obviously, it's still early, but the people want to know if you've started planning for 2019 already.
You know, everybody's asking me about 2019. It's like, good Lord, like, can we get through 2018? Like, tune into the show tonight. We'll talk about 2019 tomorrow.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question. All right, so what's next? Like, we're closing out.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? What additional things do you want to see that comes with the Global Spin Awards? What else do you want to see come from the awards?
You know, the what's next is easy. This award ceremony, I wanted to live on. I wanted to outlive me. I wanted to outlive the team. I wanted, you know, you look at the Grammys and it's the 60th annual, or you look at the Academy Awards and it's like the 90th annual. I want the Global Spin Awards to continue to blossom, to continue to be recognized, not just by artists that need the DJs, but artists who the DJs have broke themselves. I wanted to be recognized by people throughout the world who are affected by the music that the DJs play. If you go to a club, if you listen to a radio, if you're popping a mixtape in, and any DJ affects your life, this is the award show for you. We're doing it different than any award show that you've ever seen. DJing is synonymous with parties. That's what we are bringing to the table. We are bringing the hottest party in the game once a year to you with every single DJ that you know and love in attendance. So as long as we can continue to grow and continue to get the respect and the acknowledgement, and as long as the DJs continue to work hard so that they can receive a Global Spin Award, then I think our job is done.
Okay, so are there any final words you want to tell our audience about tonight's show?
I'm gonna look straight in the camera for this. First and foremost, I want to thank you for tuning in. I want everybody to tune in now. Go to Revolt TV. 8:30 is our pre-show. 9 o'clock is the award ceremony itself. It is going to be so epic. It's going to be amazing. You're going to see the biggest DJs in the world there doing their thing, and some of the biggest talent in the world. And just thank y'all for tuning in. Thank Revolt for continuing to support music, continuing to support DJs, and follow us at Global Spin Awards, at Global Spin Awards. Shawn Prez, thank you for having me. Revolt, I love you. I'm about to go watch the Global Spin Awards. Later.